What's up, people? It's your boy Junior, and guess where I'm going? I'm gonna go to Europe. I'm gonna go to Paris. I'm gonna go to, where am I going? I'm gonna go to Belgium, and I'm gonna go to Amsterdam. I can't wait to eat some good food. I can't wait to look at the Eiffel Tower in person, like, wow. And most importantly, get to go check some cool art out. So stay tuned as I take you through my journey, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We made it to our flight. Are you excited?
Yes.
So excited. What are you excited for?
To not be on the plane for 7 hours.
We're on our way to Paris, so see you in Paris. Ooh la la, ooh wee wee, we made it to Paris. We are on our way to, I have no idea. We're just walking around aimlessly, just getting a feel for our neighborhood. We are staying at the 6, and so far so good. I'm a little exhausted, I'm a little tired from the trip, but I'm just so happy to be here. Can't wait to show you guys around. Hello, how you doing?
Você não deu bola pra minha loucura, agora me procura, quer me entender. O que você não sabe é que a essa altura.
The Notre Dame. The Notre Dame? The Notre Dame? How do you say it, Keen? How do you say? Is it the Notre Dame? What is it? The Notre Dame? So I had to get a crepe while I was out in France. It was some good stuff. Yo, walking through the Louvre, I am getting chills just looking at all this art in person. It is like the craziest thing. I can't even like explain it. It's just like, I studied all of these paintings in college, and seeing them in person now is just like surreal. I never thought that I would ever be able to do this, and here I am in the Louvre looking at like the Mona Lisa, all these beautiful paintings by Sandro Botticelli, and just all of the inspiration that I got when I was younger, and here I am like in person looking at it. It's just something indescribable. I can't even begin to tell you how I feel, because I don't even know how I feel. So we just made it to the Arc de Triomphe. This is one of the busiest intersections I have ever seen in my entire life. Cars just weaving in and out of each other. I mean, look at this, like coming in every single direction. It's like the craziest circle I have ever seen in my life. But look at that, isn't that crazy? This is it, the moment I've been waiting for, to see the Eiffel Tower in person. Wow, like what a moment. Keen, so what do you think about our trip and like where we're going next?
So far, so good. We're on our way to Brussels in Belgium, and I'm super excited for the next leg of our journey and heard good things about Belgium. So I think it'll be a cool, chill pace after being busy in Paris. So yeah, excited for what's next.
There we go. I can't wait to go see those little towns of that, like the inspiration of Shrek and stuff. So we just made it to our Airbnb. It's a cute little stay. I'm loving it. It's a lot more space than what we had in Paris, but it was all right. Now we have way more space, and now I can't wait to explore the city of Brussels. Let's go. One thing I've noticed here as I arrived to Belgium is that there's graffiti everywhere. I mean, everywhere. The trains are all covered in graffiti. They try to remove them, but it obviously doesn't work because this is just like awesome. So we just stopped for hot chocolate at Leonidas. And I'm really not sure if this is the best hot chocolate you can get here in Brussels, but I'll tell you what. This is the best hot chocolate I ever had in my life. If you ever come to Brussels, come to Leonidas and get yourself a hot chocolate cup just like this, and I promise you it won't disappoint. Bright and early here in Brussels, we are in the train station on our way to Bruges, and gonna go explore that little city. So we just arrived to Ghent, and I want you guys to take a look at what I'm seeing. A sea of bikes. Jesus, it's just like never ending. Oh my gosh. And it keeps going. It's kind of cool though, isn't it? This is one of the coolest alleyways I have walked down in a very, very long time. It's all graffiti, all tatted up, and I'm in heaven right now. I hope you are as well. And of course, when you're in Belgium, you have to get a Belgian waffle. And I got mine with Nutella and banana. And what did you get?
I got mine with strawberries and powdered sugar.
Oh yes, now take a look at that. Belgium was awesome. We visited 3 places. We visited Brussels, Bruges, and Ghent. Ghent was one of my favorite places. Yours was?
Bruges. I love Bruges.
Yeah, Bruges is a cool spot. But now we're on to our next destination, which is Amsterdam, and can't wait to get high. So we just made it to Amsterdam, and I'm loving the vibe already. I'm seeing all the canals, and I'm seeing all the people. It's filled with people, so it reminds me of my home, New York City. But it's a cool spot. The sun is shining, and I just got the feels right now. So I'm gonna put my stuff in my hotel, and then we're gonna go explore. So I wanted to show you guys the canals, and in these canals what makes them so interesting is that you can do boat tours and people live in these little homes. Look at how cool that is. So this is by far the coolest museum I have ever been to in my life. It's all street art and massive murals, like of hundreds of artists all over in this massive warehouse. And this is just like the beginning of it. There's so much more to see. I have been in one spot for the past 45 minutes because I'm just like captivated by everything. So this is our goodbye to Amsterdam. Our last night here in this beautiful city. It's just like incredible.
Yeah, I think we've been smiling for like 4 days straight.
And we get to close the night out with this beautiful sunset, just like looking out into the canal. And it's a emotional one, just because I wanna.
It's been awesome.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Love Amsterdam. We'll definitely be back. And I'll see you guys in the United States. And that's that. I am back. Here's some key things that I wanted to talk to you about every city that we visited. We spent 5 days in Paris, and in those 5 days, I experienced some of the most beautiful architecture I have ever seen in my life. Because I'm from New York City, I would love to say that Paris reminded me of New York City just because of the busyness and how many people there were and how fast-paced it was. Nothing to the French, but food wasn't for me. It was okay. We did go to this restaurant on our last day and it was just spectacular. Other than that, the food was just okay. And the people were friendly. Every time you hear that the French are not as friendly people, but they really were friendly and they treated us with a lot of love and respect. In Belgium, we spent a total of 2 days, but we visited 3 cities in those 2 days. Some of the key things that I wanted to talk about was the character that Belgium had. I really loved all the architecture just as much as I did in France. One thing that I did notice when I did get to Belgium was that there was graffiti everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It was like a dream come true to me. Because I'm from New York, I was raised and born with graffiti everywhere, and that's the kind of art that inspires me the most. Bruges and Ghent were one of the coolest little cities ever. The destination was just a beautiful sight to see. Brussels was great, but I didn't explore it as much. But I can't wait to go back and experience it a little more for longer days. Now, Amsterdam was hands down the best city we had visited in our whole entire trip. We spent a total of 5 days in Amsterdam, and it was probably one of the best 5 days of my entire life. So seeing bikes all around and hearing the dring dring is just like the best thing ever. It made me so happy, and it was just like a dream come true, honestly. And please don't hate me for this if you're Dutch, but a lot of the Dutch were not as friendly to us. And the art, there's art everywhere. Seeing all that art just inspired me in ways that I can't even describe. I guess I'm just gonna have to show you in some of my videos. So this trip, all in all, was just something that I've always wanted to do. My first time ever going to Europe, and I finally got to do it and just live my dream.